Hello there. Hello there. This is a trading cyborg, and we are going to be getting in right away. So today being a Thursday, uh, today being a Thursday, we can see that gold yesterday gold trended very well, but unfortunately there were no proper entries. So because of that, we did not take any trades. So today I'm taking a buy trade. I'm already in that buy trade right now, so that we can continue. Now, how did I arrive at this buy idea? So I don't know whether there are people who have joined us. All right, so welcome once again. So gold, today we are trading gold again. At least today we have a setup. So this setup, now I'm not going to call it the best setup, but it is a good setup. Why? For these reasons. We said that during yesterday's live session, we said that when trading gold in the 1 minute time frame, we don't care what is happening in the higher time frames. The only thing we care is the structure of the 1 minute time frame, and whether that structure is going to give us an entry criteria. So today's structure is quite simple, and that is why I'm already in. So I'm currently in a buy gold idea, a long position, a long gold position. So my stop loss is there. Okay, and my take profit is above these levels, at least, so that we can clear the liquidity, because we have liquidity up to this level. So this level, this is liquidity here. So when you stretch the fib, remember this is a simple system, a simple strategy, and the premise is that either the trade is going to work or it is not going to work. There is no in between. So as you can see, today's structure provided us with a good entry, but this entry came around 7:38, whereas I would like to get in at exactly 9 a.m. 9 a.m. So I could not get in during that time, but as soon as the bell rang for 9 a.m., I was already in. So I'm in right now for a buy position. We could have gotten at this level, but you see the time was the problem. Time. So it has gone around 150 pips, but I'm pretty sure even if I got in at this level, we can at least get to this level and maybe continue with the buy upwards. So these are around 133 pips, and I only need 100 pips every day. If I have 100 pips every day, then trust me, this becomes the best trade, the best system. So I'm only looking for 100 pips every day, and if I'm able to get 100 pips every day, then I am very okay. Alright, so this is what we are waiting for. Let me remind you of the rules once again. These are the rules I am following, and if any of these rules is violated, then I have to get out immediately. Number one of those rules is we shall only get at a level which is 38, between 38 and 23 on the fib. So this move is the move we are waiting for. We are waiting for always. So this move here. So you have to give room for price to do what? To first do what it wants, then to give us an entry. The same what it this is what it has done exactly. So it first consolidated during the Asian session, then it began to rise, then it gave us an entry whereby Trading Cyborg got in at this particular level, which was the same level when the market opened. So what are the rules of engagement? We shall remind ourselves of these rules of engagement on a daily basis. So rules of engagement. Number one, this system price, well, I'm in good profits. I'm in some profits right now. So if I hit, my take profit is around 47.20. price must get to or must come between 23 and 38 level on the fib. Number 2, if price consolidates at entry level for 5 to 10 minutes, then I must get out. Because as I've said, for example, I've gotten in this trade at 9. What is the time I've gotten in? I've gotten in at 9:08. 9:08, and right now we are in profits. So this is to mean a good traders is not going to waste your time. All right, so a good trade will never waste your time. Okay, now if price consolidates for at the entry for 5 to 10 minutes, then I have to get out immediately as I wait for better entries. Number 3, confirmation is so I like to remind myself of these rules every day so that I cannot forget them or I cannot try to deviate from them. If I'm able to collect at least 400 good trades, then my account triples. If I collect 1000 good trades, my account quadruples. Okay, so the aim is to take the same kind of trades every day, to take the same risk every day until you can now be able to add onto that risk once your account level begins to grow. So what matters is mostly the risk. The risk should be very small. And number 2, the other thing that matters is that your, what do we call it? Your entries must be the same always. Always. So confirmation is bullish engulfing candle. And then number 4 is what we call stop loss. Stop loss is just below the entry. And then take profit. You can target at least 3 to 4 times your stop loss. So my stop loss is usually at least 30 pips or 40 pips. So when my stop loss is 30 pips, what I do is I will target at least 120 pips. If my stop loss is 30 pips, I will also target around 120 pips, 150 pips. So 3, 4, 5 are Okay, this trade is in deep profits, deep profits, deep profits right now. If you are watching gold and you have gotten, that is why I said you have to avail yourself at 9 exactly. You must be there. You must be there and you must not waste time. You must be there and you must not waste time. So I'm also going to take a screenshot of this trade, because once I take a screenshot, this screenshot is what helps me now stay focused even when I am maybe losing. Alright, so let me take that screenshot. Profit is about to be hit. As I said, if you avail yourself very early, if you are able to avail yourself quite early, the trade is going to, my God, this is very nice. This is very nice. So I've posted that profit in the group, in the community. If you're not in my community, I'm going to pin my link to the community. It's a free community. So first, take profit of the day. And remember, even 0.01 is going to give you exactly what you want, as long as you avail yourself very early every day at 9 to 11. But from 8:50 a.m., 10 minutes before the market opens, you have to be there. You have to avail yourself every day, without stop. You'll know when you see that setup. It is very easy to spot. It is very quick. It is the only thing you need to do is you have to be fast on your feet to get in very fast, and then you can monitor. The good thing about this system is that you can monitor your trades while still on the screen. That's the good thing. So we are currently around 57 pips in profits. I'm going to take my profit. My profit target is around 47. My profit target is around 47.20. 47.20. Remember, this system is the same system I am using on GBP USD, but on GBP USD I trade this system in the higher time frame, from the 15 minutes time frame. So for GBP USD, this is still a buy. A buy for GBP USD, and then we put our stop loss just slightly below there. So you target these highs here, and this is something you do daily. The problem with GBP USD is that it does not bring these trades oftenly. So you'll find yourself sometimes waiting for days and days until you take a bad trade. And once you take a bad trade, now all hell breaks loose. So my trade right now is gold. I'm waiting for the take profit to be hit. Once the take profit is hit, once my take profit is hit, then I'll be done for the day. Someone is asking 9 a.m. time of what country? So 9 a.m. Kenyan time. But instead of looking at the country time, go to Google and write and search what is the London session. For example, if you are in South Africa, South African time. Alright, so we're in the same time zone with South Africa. You can use what is the London session. What time does the London session begin in the Philippines? So the London session in the Philippines begins at 4 p.m. So if you're in Philippines, you must wait until 4 p.m. to get in. If you're in Kenya, you begin trading from 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Okay? So Harun Rashid, I hope your question is answered. So the idea is for you to be seated when the London session begins, not 1 minute after, at least 10 minutes before, so that you can observe the structure, so that you can know where to place your fib. Very easy, very simple. In fact, my take profit is almost being hit. It is almost being hit right now. Just a bit. And it is going to be hit. So there are two things to do once you get that set up. Number one and the most important, take a screenshot, store it somewhere. If you have at least 1,000 screenshots of the same trade taken at the same time, it will be very easy for your mind now to create what we call neural pathways. That is circuits in your mind that tells you this is a good setup, this is a bad setup, and you're going to have a strong feel of the market. Okay? So my risk was 250, but I've gotten out with 1,000. Simple, clear, and very easy. The problem we have as traders is complicating. We complicate so much. We complicate it very much. We complicate it. Let me remind you again. Let me tell you or explain this system once again. So this system, once you wake up in the morning, you go to the 1 minute time frame. In the 1 minute time frame, you're going to find either the market was bearish or the market is bullish. Very nice. My take profit has been hit. Very, very, very nice. So in our scenario, very, very nice. Wait. So this trade has taken only 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Why? Why? My God. My God. Can you guys, you guys, can you see what is happening on gold? How many trades does this setup give in a day? Now, that's a good question. It will depend on your desperation. For example, sometimes I'm very desperate. I want to make as many trades as I can. For example, on Tuesday I got 3 very good trades. We can go back to Tuesday and I'll show you those 2 trades. There are 3 opportunities, but I only managed to get 2 of them. And all those opportunities, pips were above 100 pips. Of course, sometimes you will not get trades. For example, if we had 3 good opportunities on Tuesday, then you can be sure that on Wednesday you will not get anything. But on Thursday you will get something like today. So once you have a very good day where you had maybe 3-4 opportunities and you took 2, then the next day you must be prepared mentally that you may not get those opportunities. But on a good day, even 3 opportunities of around 100 pips, 150 pips. Let me show you practically. These are very good. That's a very good question you have asked me. So this is Tuesday. Tuesday was one of the best days. The best days. The only thing you need to do is to always be there. For example, the first trade of the day I took at 9:20. This is Tuesday. So this is Tuesday. You can see this is the first trade I took of the day. I was very happy that Tuesday. My only problem is that I did not risk more. So I'm trying to get out of a drawdown. So I'm not being very ambitious as I usually am when I'm in profit. You know, when I'm in profit, I can even risk 3 or 4%. But when you're in drawdown, you have to go to be humble, to climb out of the drawdown slowly by slowly. Right? So on Tuesday, we had a very good setup. It wicked inside our sweet spot between 38 and 23 level, and in fact it went 155 pips. But for me, I took my profits around here, around 120 pips. Why? As soon as price begins consolidating, I just get out. As I said, my target is only 100 pips. 100 pips, or a 3R, or a 4R. If I get a 3R or a 4R, my friend, in fact, you cannot find me there. Now that was 9:26 to 9:39. That is 13 minutes. Okay, so we move to the next one. We move to the next one now. I took this high, and then I took this low. So price did not get here. Did not. Now, as a rule of thumb, to collect the best samples, I will wish for you to trade between the first 2 hours of the London session. So if London session begins at 9, then just commit only 2 hours. 2 hours to the market, because sometimes the setup is going to come at 10:45. Yet you just got into the market for 1 hour, then you got tired of waiting, then you left. But if you wait for 2 hours, you always get something. Okay? Now that was Tuesday, the first setup. Then we also had another very smooth, very nice, very good entry during the New York session. So this is around in fact, this was the best of the best of the best. This one here, price wicked inside, and immediately So I just take this significant high and this significant low and this significant high. So price wicked into it and went 159 pips. And if you check well, you will realize that majority of profitable traders, especially on FTMO, these traders are trading gold. They are trading gold. It is only that they are risking more. When I'm risking $250 or even $100, they are risking $1,000 to get $4,000 in 13 minutes. And if they are losing, they will only lose 1,000. So even if they lose 4 times in a row, then 1 time is enough to give them back what they lost. 1 session is enough to give them twice as much as they could have lost in 2 weeks. Twice as much as they could have lost in 2 weeks. So we are not just looking at the profits here. We are also checking the losses. Ideally, the best strategy is the strategies which is going to give you at least 3 or 4 times of what you are risking. Okay? So that when you are losing, you know mentally that this trade, once I get a good trade between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m., then all the trades I have lost, they are recovered. For example, in the drawdown I have right now, I only need 3 good trades. The next 3 good trades. So by next week, I'll be out of drawdown and in profits and in more profits. As long as you keep availing yourself every day, at the same time, taking the same trade and executing the same way, then my friend, the market has no otherwise than to give you what you deserve. Okay? So that was Tuesday. So this is Tuesday. On Wednesday, I tried very much to get a good trade. Yesterday, I tried very much, very much. From 9 a.m. So yesterday, my idea for the market was that the market was going to get to this level, as you have seen right now. But what happened? The market never gave us that level, never came to this level. So even if the trade went to yes, you can contact me on WhatsApp. I'm going to leave my number. Oh, so my number is not on the description. Alright, I'm going to put my number on the description. You can get me for any inquiries. So yesterday, Wednesday, now this is where your discipline comes in, because there's no need of you destroying a good system just because you want to take as many trades as you can, or you want to trade every day. Yesterday, the market moved significantly, not just moving, the market moved significantly. But even if it moved significantly, there were no entries. So yesterday I was waiting for an entry around 46.52, but the market only began changing direction around 46.57. So for that, I could not get in. So that session ended just like that. And then I tried once again. You can see this is a simple, self-explanatory. Well, it might look like it's a fib only, but it has There's more deeper levels to it. Okay? But the easiest to understand is the trend you meet in the morning in the 1 minute time frame. Place your fib there. If you don't see the trend or you don't understand the trend, leave it because it is going to confuse you. So once again at 11:45, price refused to come to our point of interest, yet it continued trending upwards. Now the good thing about this system is only one. You can use this system when the market is trending upwards, downwards, or the consolidation. Unlike using it in the higher time frame or using it for the forex pairs, where it is going to trend, it is going to only work when the market is trending. So for GBP USD, Euro USD, and other USD pairs, this system works well only when the market is trending. Only when the market is trending. And by the way, you will never know. My God. Imagine. I have only taken 136 pips. Right now we are what? I think I should not have placed a take profit. I should not have used a take profit because now I have just now I'm feeling guilty. Oh my God, this is very fun. So what we can do is that because our take profits have been hit and you guys understand me, I'm going to leave my number on the description so that in case you have inquiries, in case you want to understand more. That is true, I should have only booked partial profits only. Anyway, that is okay, there is no problem. But the best thing is that with this system, your losses are controlled. At least you know what you're going to lose in advance, and you know that once what you're going to lose is very small compared to what you're going to gain. If you consistently gain 3 to 4 R year in, year out, then there is nothing stopping you from doubling your $100, becoming 500 to 1,000 to even 2,000 to even 4,000. Okay? By the time you get to the 50th trade, 50th screenshot, your confidence will be so high that you'll be able to risk now even 5% when you get a good account, when you get good profit, because at that point you'll be risking profits, not the account itself. Okay, that's a good thing with this system. The only weakness is you stay as patient as you can, even when the market does not seem to respond to the system. It is an easy system. I'm not the one who invented this system. It is not me who invented it. I just found it, I backtested it, and it began working. And now I'm passing this information to you for free. You go and backtest it, get a journal, then start trading it immediately. You can even deposit $100. Start using 0.01. Grow your account to $200, $300, $400, $500, $800, $2,000. Once you get to $3,000, now you can start investing in prop firms, because at the end of the day, we don't want to risk our money so much. We want to risk somebody else's money, so that we can we can get more profits, okay, and zero risk. So first grow your account. When your account gets to around $4,000, $3,000, now start investing in prop firms using the same system, the same time, the same everything. So right now my day is ended because profits have been taken and profits have been booked, right? So Haron, I'm going to pin my number, my WhatsApp link on the description for you to come and maybe inquire on what you like to ask me. So everyone, thank you for joining me. Let us meet tomorrow, the same time, the same place.